Where are you in the middle of all this?
That is my leg, right there. If I had known that they were taking the picture, I'd have stood in front of Jack.
So we're here with Mike Eruzione, captain of the 1980 U.S. hockey team. It's been 45 years, Mike, since you won a gold medal and since you were on the cover of SI with that great moment. Does it feel like 45 years?
It feels like yesterday sometimes, but I realize, like I said, when I get up in the morning, I'm a little older than I was 45 years ago.
Well, I think we all are. In the Soviet game, you guys are down 2-1 in the first period. Towards the end of the first, you got a goal in the final second. Their great goaltender, Vladislav Tretiak, totally botched a long shot.
That's Mark Johnson.
Yeah.
He goes to the net, gets a huge, huge goal.
Now, when you guys came out for the second period, the coach, Viktor Tikhonov of the Soviet Union, did the unthinkable. He took his all-world goaltender, Tretiak, and he benched him.
We were never concerned about what other teams were doing. Nobody on the bench went, oh my God, Tretiak's not playing, we're all set.
Mark scores, ties the game, and not that much later, you come on the ice.
It was a play that happened, shot it, obviously found its way through, and then I didn't see it go in until I saw the fans behind the net jump up in the air. People come up to me today, depending on their age. I remember where it was D-Day, I remember where it was when the Challenger blew up, Kennedy, and 9/11, and then they'll go, I remember where I was when we won. We didn't know it was a big moment till after, when we landed in Washington, the streets were lined with people waving flags, and we were like, wow, this thing was a big deal. And I've said that to see your flag being risen just a little higher, and to have everybody singing the Star Spangled Banner, had a very difficult time. The country was looking for something to feel good about.
Now, where are you in the middle of all this?
That is my leg, right there. If I had known that they were taking the picture, I'd have stood in front of Jack. I'd have jumped up.
The guy who took this photo, Heinz Klutmeyer, one of the great sports photographers in history, this is his absolute favorite. He said, I've never seen so much emotion wrapped in one shot.
Photo, yeah.
I mean, he nailed it, didn't he?
It's one of the few, I think maybe the only, that has no words on it.
I mean, everybody remembers Al Michaels, the great announcer from ABC, who had the iconic call, do you believe in miracles? Yes. Well, he said, no words necessary, just pictures. And our managing editor, that stood in his mind, and he made the call to do this. And then 1999 comes around, and they are naming this hockey team the #1 moment in the entire century across all sports.
It was unbelievable. Now we're the greatest moment of the 20th century. USA Hockey has gotten so far better now. I've said before, we might have opened the door a little, but the players after us have knocked the door down. The sport of hockey is growing in this country. Maybe we were a small part of it, but my teammates and I just take great pride in the joy of having things like that happen for us.